Daddy, I want to go on the slide.
Ah, let's see how you do.
I can slide really good. Watch.
This girl that's smiling at me is Yui Sawagishi. She's so cute when she calls me Dad.
Aww, you must have so much fun with your dad. You really love him, huh? Yeah, I love Dad.
Yes, just like she said, it must look like we're a great family. But there's one point that needs to be corrected. My name is Wataru Hashimoto. Yes, I'm not her father. We're not even related. If you want to be technical, we're complete strangers. Why was I being called Dad?
Sorry, Hashimoto-kun. I'm late.
Oh, Mom!
Oh, don't worry. We were having fun, Sawagishi-san.
No, it's Dad and Mom.
Oh, yeah. Right. Mom.
Yeah, Dad.
This weird family. How did it all start? Well, it all began on that rainy day. Phew. I'm exhausted. They really had to spring this crap on me, huh? That day, I was forced to handle something all of a sudden, and was staring at my screen after work hours. It happened often, but I wasn't ever happy about it. My head and eyes would start to hurt. I was a little wrong about today, though.
Great job, Hashimoto-kun. How about you take a break for a second, have some chocolate, huh? It helps when you're feeling tired.
Thanks, Sawagishi-san. This angel-like coworker was Haruka Sawagishi. She's a kind and beautiful woman. We're the only two left in this department? Just her and me? How could I possibly be upset? I moved to this department as a transfer, and I really didn't know left from right. But then one day, she spoke to me and helped me out. She was always gentle and kind. I slowly started falling for her.
You okay? So that estimate needs to be...
I figured that a woman this beautiful would definitely have a boyfriend, but apparently not. I asked her in a roundabout way, and she said that she couldn't possibly imagine being in a relationship right now. Maybe she told me that I have no chance without telling me I have no chance. I still wanted to keep trying, but I can't give up. This is my chance. I'm going to invite her out to dinner as a celebration for working late.
Yes, this is Sawagishi. Huh? Yui? Okay, I'll head over right away.
What's going on? She looks pale.
Huh? The trains aren't running? And we can't get a taxi?
What's going on? This isn't good.
Yui? Oh, Yui? What do I do?
What's going on, Sawagishi-san? If you need a ride, I can drive you. Maybe this is my chance. I thought that this would be a great opportunity for me to get closer to her.
But...
You need to pick someone up, right? Then come on, let me help.
Okay, sorry, would you be able to help me out then?
So where do you need to go? I can put it in the GPS.
It's,
Huh?
It's, kindergarten. Yui, my daughter has a fever.
Huh? What?
Sorry, it's a little far. Can you still drive me there?
She was telling me with her head down like she felt guilty. I could feel my heart shatter into about 1,000,000 pieces, knowing I had no chance.
I'm a single mother.
She told me, while staring outside the window into the rainy night.
My husband passed away from an accident while my daughter was still young.
Sawagishi-san went back to her parents' house and has been raising her daughter with the help of her parents. However, they also both died last year.
You remember how I said I can't imagine being in a relationship? That's because I can only focus on raising her. Or maybe I'm just afraid of falling for someone only to lose them again.
Sawagishi-san. I just quietly drove without being able to say anything. I thought this was my chance to get closer. I wanted to punch myself for being so shallow.
You really do have a little fever. You okay, Yui?
Mom.
I don't think there are any clinics open at this time. Want to go by the ER?
She's always run minor fevers. I want to take her home and see how she does. Sorry, Hashimoto. I know I'm asking for a lot, but if you don't mind, can you drive us too?
Oh, don't worry about it at all. Come on. We gotta help each other out, right? You always told me that. Oh, and there's a drugstore on the way out, so let's go buy some stuff for her there.
Thanks. You really saved my butt. If you want, you can come in and have some tea.
Oh, don't worry about me. Go ahead and take care of her.
Huh? What? Hello? This is Sawagishi speaking. Huh? Oh, yeah. Hang on 1 second. The documents. Oh, I see.
Something started seeming fishy again. It was probably the client on the other side of the phone. They must be making insane demands again.
Mom. Mom.
Oh, Yui!
I can't just let this happen in front of me! Sorry, Sawagishi-san. Let me do one more thing for you. I'll put your daughter to bed. Where's her bed?
Huh? Down the hall to the right. Wait, Hashimoto-kun?
I figured she'd be pretty upset with me for forcing this, but I wanted to help her and her daughter out no matter what. Just like she couldn't help herself when she saw me struggling. Her hands and feet are warm, and she's sweating a little bit. I wrapped her with cold towels to cool her armpits and neck off. Mom is coming in a second. Just hang on, okay? But I think it's going to be a little bit more. I'm going to do my best after coming this far. I think I can use a frying pan. They were out of rice soup, but I can just use the instant rice and some eggs. But I can't look in someone's fridge without their permission. I'm glad I bought things a second ago. This should be good enough. I'm sure Haruka-san is hungry too. I'll make some miso soup for her. I used to make a lot of this for the kids, so I'll just add a little water and... I started having a little fun remembering how I was in the past, and I started making things left and right. How's Yui-chan doing? Yeah, your fever is down a little.
Mom. Santa.
Huh? Santa? It's a little too early to be celebrating Christmas.
Huh? You gonna give me a present? Anything? Then I want a dad.
Yui-chan. I was choking up. She didn't know what it meant to have a father, and she must have really wanted one.
Huh? Huh?
Oh, sorry, did I wake you up? I'm not a stranger, I just...
Present? Dad? Dad?
Huh? What?
A dad! Santa gave me a dad!
What's going on, Yui? What?
No, I'm not your dad!
Mom, it's a dad! Santa gave me a dad! I'm hungry, Dad. Yay! Dad's cooking!
You made this?
It's just some instant food with a little extra veggies and stuff. If you want, you can have it.
It's so good! Thanks, Dad.
I'm not your dad. Come on, slow down. The food's not going anywhere. You're spilling rice all over the place.
Okay.
Oh.
Phew. I think I might have excited her a little too much. She's finally gone to sleep.
Thank you, Hashimoto-kun. I really can't thank you enough for doing all of this.
I didn't feel any anger or hate from her. I was so glad to know that she wasn't backing away from me.
You're really handy, aren't you? You knew how to cook and exactly what to do for her fever.
Well, I have a younger brother and 2 younger sisters. So honestly, it almost felt like I was their father, you know? So I know it might be a little strange saying this, but this whole thing actually reminded me of when I was younger. I should be thanking you. That was really how I felt. Those little brats weren't kids anymore. I left my parents' home and stopped seeing them as often, so I was missing them. This interaction was really helping me out. She kept thanking me, but eventually, I found myself heading home. It was like that whole thing was a dream. I gotta go to work first thing in the morning and finish off the work. I think Sawagishi-san's side of things are okay. Dad, huh? I'm sure she'll forget all about it in the morning. That's how kids are. But then, something incredible and unpredictable was waiting for me in the morning. Huh? Yui-chan said that?
Yeah, she keeps asking for Dad. Where is Dad? That sort of thing. She won't stop whining. I'm sorry, I promised to buy you some food or something. Can you help explain things to her tonight?
Dad, you came.
No, Yui, this man isn't your dad.
Yeah, my name is Hashimoto, and I work with your mother.
You're not my dad? No, you are my dad. You're my dad.
Yui, you were kind of delirious with your fever. Look, this man isn't your father, okay?
He is my dad. Santa gave me him. Dad.
She wasn't screaming or pouting. She was just sobbing. I could understand why. This was the type of crying that kids did when they were holding back feelings. I'm sure she was holding back all sorts of things from her mom. Okay, Yui. You can be my friend. Will you be my friend?
Hashimoto-kun?
I can't be your dad, but I can come hang out with you sometimes, and we can play. Is that alright?
Yeah. Okay, let's be friends.
So yeah, I'm going to be asking you permission after the fact. Are you okay with that, Sawagishi-san?
Huh? But that's going to be a bother. You must be busy with...
Just like I said yesterday, I really have fun taking care of her because it reminds me of my siblings back at home. So I'd love to keep seeing your daughter every once in a while.
Let's eat together too. I love your food, Dad, but Mom's food is great too.
Hashimoto-kun, Yui...
Mom, look! I'm really good at this. One more time, Dad.
Really? I'll be watching from here.
This is great!
Sorry, I know you're always coming out here on weekends.
It's okay. I have fun, and I'd much rather come out than spend the whole weekend inside alone. I wasn't bluffing either. She was such a great kid. You wouldn't believe how much I had to run around for my siblings. At least I wasn't having a field day every weekend. Honestly, I wanted to get a little closer to Sawagishi-san. I couldn't deny that fact. But after being with her child, I slowly stopped caring so much about that. I was genuinely caring for this child.
Dad!
Dad, huh? I shouldn't think that, but I'm starting to feel like she really is my child.
Oh,
What's wrong, Sawagishi-san? Your face is red. Did she have a fever? Maybe she's tired from work. It must be tough raising a child and working.
oh, no, I was just running over here, so I kind of worked up a sweat.
Really? Well, don't push yourself. Let me know if I can help you out at all.
You've been helping out more than enough. You have no idea how much you're helping me. You pick up work for me so I don't have to work late, and you even pick her up when I can't come get her.
Oh, it's no big deal. I am a little overbearing sometimes, though. So if it's too much, just let me know and I'll back off.
Oh, you're not a problem at all. Why are you so...
Dad, Mom, I'm hungry.
Oh, okay. It is lunchtime. What did you want for lunch, Yui-chan?
I want Dad's special omelet with rice.
Okay, sure. Your wish is my command, Your Highness.
Dad, Mom.
Thank you, Hashimoto-kun. She's been having so much fun recently.
I'm having fun too, and I'm happy. I can tell she really loves you. I've never seen a child that was so easy to raise.
I'm sure I've been making her hold back a lot of feelings. She's finally able to be a little bit more selfish because of that.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. I've been calling you that for a while, so it's just kind of a habit. I've got to be careful not to say that at work.
I wouldn't mind that.
Huh?
Sawagishi-san,
Hashimoto-kun.
Dad, Mom. Kindergarten.
Yui, are you dreaming?
Ugh! She scared me! What was I about to tell her? I feel something warm brewing in my heart. What is this?
Yo, Hashimoto! You seem to be doing pretty good recently.
What are you talking about? Oh, come on, don't be like that. Sawagishi, she's a single mother, right? You little devil, you're really aiming for the big leagues, huh? What are you saying? People have seen you getting in a car together, hanging out with a kid at a park, too. What? Damn it! I thought I was being cautious! What a smooth criminal, huh? You using the child as a way into her pants, right? Sawagishi is definitely, nice. I should have done the same. You... Oh, don't get upset. Everyone is talking about it. I'm just the informant.
Wow, he seems so quiet, but he's actually the worst.
I thought they got along well. He's got a thing for moms, huh? Excuse me. This is getting blown out of proportion. Ugh. I'm sure she's heard about this already. I don't want to cause her any problems.
Hashimoto-kun.
I didn't expect my own manager to be asking me about things and talking shit about my private life. Is that normal? Sawagishi-san!
Let's end things. That was all enough.
What do you mean, enough?
Don't come near us again. You told me that you wanted me to tell you to back off.
Right. Sorry. I'm not good at noticing these things. I grabbed my pocket where I had some park tickets stashed. Sorry. I'll explain everything to everyone.
I already explained everything. Don't say anything.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Really, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Hashimoto-kun, but I can't cause you any more trouble. I'm sorry, Yui. I'm sorry, everyone.
A few days later, I don't know what she said, but the rumors stopped quickly, but I felt some kind of emptiness in my chest. Like there was a giant hole in my heart. I understand now. I was having a great time with that family. I was seriously having a great time with them. Rain, huh? Figures. One day that I'm working late with her, it's a rainy night, just like that first night. I'm just gonna finish it off and go home. I'm going to go back to the apartment where there's no one waiting for me.
Yes, this is Sawagishi. Huh? What do you mean?
Sawagishi-san?
Yui has gone missing? Why?
What? Sawagishi-san, is Yui really gone?
The teacher looked away for a minute and she ran away. She told the other kids that she was gonna look for Dad.
Yui-chan.
It's my fault. If only I explained things better.
No, it's not your fault. I should have been more ready. Enough of this. Let's go find her. It's raining this hard. She couldn't have gone far. We called the police to let them know she was missing, and I drove my car.
Yui, please, be safe. Please, be safe.
Yui-chan. I was holding my steering wheel tightly. I was sure about what I wanted to do. When we found Yui-chan, I would make sure that this relationship was made clear. Where are you? Where are you, Yui-chan? I started thinking of places that she might go. There was the supermarket that we often stopped by when we were on walks. Maybe the riverside. Also, wait a second. Hang on. I think I got it. Yui-chan!
Hashimoto-kun, there.
Yui-chan!
Dad, Mom, where are you?
Yui! Yui!
We found her! Oh my gosh! Thank God!
Mom?
You're so cold. Why did you run away? This was so dangerous. What was I supposed to do if I lost you too?
Mom, I'm sorry. Oh. Dad!
No, Yui, he's...
I'm your dad, Yui.
Dad!
Hashimoto-kun.
Sawagishi-san, I can't replace your husband. I don't want to be someone who replaces your husband or her dad. But I can be me and her dad. The family she wants us to be. I want you to think about us as a family. I think if we stick together, none of us will ever be lonely or sad again.
Dad! Mom!
What do you say? Mom?
Of course, Dad.
The rain had stopped while we were talking. The three of us hugged, as if to warm each other's hearts from the cold night. Phew.
Great job. Here, have some chocolates.
Oh, thanks. You really can't beat a nice chocolate when you're tired. We can pick up Yui today together. Do you want to eat something?
I don't know. Maybe Dad's special?
Perfect. I will make my best dish for my highness. I want to hurry up and go home to see our daughter.
Yeah, I miss our daughter too.
My name is Kiria Kirimiya. I'm 26 and I work in the IT industry. I love my job. It's my life. But my mom, well, she tells me to find love. She thinks it'll brighten up my life. I respect my mother. She's right most of the time. So I decided to look up how to get a girlfriend on my phone before the morning meeting at my office.
Good morning, Senpai.
Ah, Irosaki. How long have you been there? Did you see?
Huh? Were you doing something naughty?
No, I was just getting ready for the meeting. The woman standing before me is Iroha Irosaki. She's a Kohai employee at the office. She's 23. I freaked out for a moment. I didn't want her to see I was looking up ways to make a girlfriend. That would be too humiliating.
Senpai,
Oh no, does she know?
you missed some when you were shaving this morning, and your hair is a mess. Senpai, you need to care about your appearance. It's ruining your professional image.
Oh, my bad. Irosaki is strict on appearances. She never hesitates to tell me if something is wrong. I'm not complaining, it's just she has no sense of personal space. I pretend that I'm unaffected since I'm her senpai, and I need to stay strong. Irosaki, you come to work perfectly dressed, and you have such a positive attitude towards the work assigned to you.
Why are you bringing that up? I'm not used to compliments. You can have this chocolate for being nice to me.
Irosaki's always like this. She panics whenever praised by others, and she hands out snacks as a token of appreciation. She's a responsible person, but silly in her ways. Kirimiya, I need you for a sec. Sure.
After Senpai went to talk to the boss, I caught a glimpse of his phone screen. What I found was a shocking discovery.
When I came back to my desk, Irosaki was standing there. She immediately started interrogating me with my phone in her hand. Oh my gosh, she saw!
Senpai, why are you looking up ways to make a girlfriend? You told me work was your life. You said you had no interest in girls and didn't have any time to date.
Oh, my mom told me my life would be better off with a girlfriend, so I thought I could try it out. I tried to defend myself the best I could. Irosaki suddenly bombed me with a startling suggestion.
Well, how about me? I'd like to be your girlfriend, Senpai.
What? Did she really ask me out just now? Is she messing with me? No, that's not like her. She would never joke about dating somebody. Or maybe she had me fooled. Maybe she's using her serious personality to make the biggest joke she's ever made. If so, I should return the joke. Great. You can be a student at the School of Girls Who Want to Be My Girlfriend Academy.
How long will I be attending?
Huh? A year.
I see. So if I want to graduate, I need to make you like me. So can I be your girlfriend?
Huh? Aw, she's more playful than I thought she would be.
I understand. I promise to work hard. I will graduate in a year and become your girlfriend. The word flunking does not exist in my dictionary.
I see you're very motivated. Wait, this joke is getting out of hand. Does this mean Irosaki actually has feelings for me? I mean, she wouldn't be doing this if she didn't, right? But I haven't done anything to get her to like me. What's going on? And so, she became the first student at the most unique academy on the face of the earth. Lunchtime. I was sitting with Irosaki at the company cafeteria.
Senpai, I have a suggestion to make for the lesson I will be taking.
I've never heard of a student making lesson plan suggestions.
You should have a history class. Kirimiya's history. What do you think, teacher?
Oh, so I'm the teacher. I'm pretty positive my life history is not the most exciting thing to learn about.
Of course, it's exciting. It's always fun to learn new things about the person you like.
Oh, I see. Well, I was born 26 years ago. I know you can't see it now, but my family used to say I looked like an angel.
your family is, right? You are just like an angel, Senpai.
Cut it out, Hirosaki. You're the one who looks like an angel. Ask anybody.
How can you slip out compliments so smoothly? Oh my goodness. Here, have a rice cracker.
Oh, thanks. Anyways, I used to love my kindergarten teacher. Her name was Yoshida-sensei, and I used to follow her around everywhere.
I see. She's my biggest rival.
No. I haven't seen her in over 20 years, and she's probably still married.
Senpai, having an affair in kindergarten is inappropriate.
I said love, as in she was my favorite teacher. Hirosaki seemed to enjoy every history lesson I gave her. I had never met anybody who listened to everything I said with such interest. I'll be honest, it made me feel good about myself. The next day at lunch break, I was heading towards the cafeteria when...
Senpai, I think we should have a home ec class. I made an obento for your grade. It's a Japanese rolled omelet bento, because I know they're your favorite.
It's filled with rice and eggs. Original. Okay, thank you. Let's see how it tastes.
Senpai, why aren't you saying anything? Oh, you don't like it. You don't have to force yourself to eat it if you don't. I tried to take the obento away from Senpai, but...
I never said it wasn't good, Hirosaki. You spent your morning making this for me. I want to finish it. Is that okay with you?
Well, I don't want you forcing yourself.
I'm not, I swear. I can feel how much love you put in here. It's making this the best obento I've ever eaten.
Fine, I'm not going to take it away from you. I'll leave you with some stomach medicine just in case.
I don't need it. You're overthinking things, Hirosaki.
Senpai, why are you so nice to me? You're so sweet. I know I need to improve. I will do my best.
The weekend. Hirosaki asked me to let her join me for an extracurricular activity. She suggested we go to places I enjoy on my days off. I headed to our meeting place 30 minutes early. I figured she would be there since she was always strict on time. And there she was.
Senpai, you're early.
Hey, I know you. You're always 30 minutes early, just in case.
Not this time. I arrived 10 minutes ago.
Seriously? Gosh, you are past well prepared. You're over prepared. I'm surprised you wear such fancy clothes. I thought you'd be here in a business suit.
Why would I wear a suit on my day off? I only wear them because I have to. I'm a girl, and I like dressing up. Do you not like it?
I know you would look great in anything. You could be wearing a spacesuit and you would still look good.
Oh, stop! You're flattering me! You can't go around saying things like that! But still, it feels nice to hear it. This cookie is for you.
Thanks. Come on, let's go. She wanted to see what I like to do on my days off. I decided to take her to my favorite plastic model shop. Oh wow! Look at this. Whoa! This is a limited edition. It appears in The Witch of Venus. Amazing. But it's too expensive.
It's beautiful. I love how they're using a girl character as the pilot.
Oh, I'm glad you get me. Plastic models are the best thing that's happened in the world. Hey, don't look at me like I'm pathetic. I'm not a sad person. I'm serious.
I didn't know you were friendless, Senpai.
It's not my fault. I was too busy with studying back in school, and I've been swamped with work after I joined the company. I didn't have any time to make friends. Gosh, I'm pathetic.
You're not pathetic. You should be proud of all you've accomplished. You built up everything on your own. You should be your #1 supporter. Don't be mean to yourself, okay?
You're right. Okay, let's get back to our extracurricular activity.
Yes, teacher. So, where are we going to next?
Well, I'd like to see where you usually spend your free time.
Huh? Why are you interested in where I go?
Well, Hirosaki, you're going out of your way to get to know me better. I thought it would be nice to get to know you more. I think I know why I'm feeling this way. I like her.
That's such a nice thing to say.
Hey, you're my academy's only student. As a teacher, I should try to learn more about my students, right?
I think your cheeks are turning red.
No, they're not.
Okay, would you like to hold hands with me?
Why?
Teachers usually hold hands with students that need extra attention whenever a class is on a field trip.
But Hirosaki, you're a model student. You don't need extra attention.
I hate the fact that I'm such a perfect student. How am I going to get him to hold my hand now? Well, I'm a student who needs extra attention today, so I need you to get a tight grip on my hand. I might get lost if you let go.
Okay, sure.
I'll take you to my favorite place now.
Okay, I continued to give Irosaki lessons as part of the Academy's curriculum. We introduced our favorite books to each other during language arts, and she drew sketches of me in art class. We went to karaoke for a music class, and I found myself looking forward to spending more time with her. I never knew that it felt so good to have somebody get to know me, and I've never felt this much need to know more about somebody else. They were both new feelings, and it felt strange. Not bad strange. It made me feel warm inside. I already knew why I felt so fulfilled. It was because I liked her. A year passed since Irosaki first became my student. She called me out to a Ferris wheel built inside a shopping mall. Why are we on a Ferris wheel?
I don't want anybody to hear what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Today marks 1 year since I joined your academy. I'm here to turn in my senior thesis. I don't feel comfortable letting others hear me read it.
Well, you don't have to read it out loud, do you?
My thesis will only be completed if you hear it.
Oh, okay.
Well, here goes. Senpai, my feelings for you started during my early days working at the company. There was this one incident. I've always been the serious type. I wasn't the most popular girl in school since I would scold my classmates whenever I saw them breaking the rules. I guess the habit stayed with me. I did the same thing after I joined the company.
She's such a smartass.
She's so freaking annoying.
Who does she think she is?
I think many of the employees were upset with me. But then Senpai, you came along and saved me.
Oh, jeez, I can't take this anymore! I was hoping they would all realize how wrong they were, but they haven't changed how they treat you, and I don't think they'll understand unless somebody tells them.
Huh?
Can everybody listen up, please? I need you all to hear this. I've heard some of you complain about how Irosaki keeps emphasizing rules in the office, but do any of you realize that she's only doing what's right? I'm not telling you to listen to everything she says. That's your choice. All I want to ask of you is to stop complaining about her suggestions, because honestly, she's only stating the truth. You're the ones breaking the rules. The office working environment will improve if everybody can accept that. Don't treat her like she's doing something wrong. We can all learn to better our conscience from her. That includes me.
Senpai.
Oh, well, I apologize for my offensive behavior.
She's not getting paid for trying to improve our department. We should be thankful.
You're right. I mean, she never said anything wrong.
Senpai, I don't know how to thank you.
Hey, I'm the one who should be thanking you. I slacked off. I turned a blind eye to bad behavior in the office because I didn't want to go through all the trouble. But I realized I was wrong. You care enough about the office to do what's right, and I know now. I shall follow your example.
Follow my example? That's to... Senpai, you were there for me. You made the office a place where I belong. I probably would have left if you didn't defend me. I get to enjoy work from the bottom of my heart because of you. And I'm grateful. I saw what an amazing person you were at the moment, and I've admired you since.
I see. I had no idea.
You're not too sharp, but I already knew that.
My bad.
I was ecstatic when you let me become a possible candidate for your girlfriend. We became so much closer after that, and I learned many new things about you. I had so much fun spending time with you.
Yeah, I had fun too.
You always listen to what I have to say with a smile on your face. You show your kindness. I loved listening to you talk about your past. You were so shy about it, and it was adorable. You have no idea how much it meant to me when you finished the horrible obento I made. And I will never forget the warmth I felt when I held your hand. My feelings for you grew every second that passed, and it's still growing now. Senpai, I really like you. So I have to ask, do I meet the requirements to graduate from your academy? Senpai, is something wrong? You look like you're burning up.
Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Her senior thesis. She sounded so passionate. How could I listen with a straight face? But now I know. how strongly she feels for me. I didn't want her to see me like that, and I felt a sudden urge to hold her. I pulled her into my arms. I wanted to embrace everything she was trying to offer me. Irosaki, I like you too. More than you could ever imagine. How you take things seriously, how you lose your calm when I praise you, and how you notice the small things and care. I'm attracted to everything about you.
Senpai, does that mean I can graduate?
Yep. Congratulations, Irosaki.
Thank you so much. This is just amazing. Oh, how about filling in a marriage registration as my diploma?
Hey, let's take things one step at a time.
I'm just kidding, but I do want something to celebrate my graduation. So, can I have a kiss from you on my forehead?
Your forehead?
Well, I just graduated and became your girlfriend. Anything else would be too much for me to handle. But if you really want to, you can kiss my eyebrows.
I think your forehead sounds good.
Senpai, you're shy, aren't you?
Oh, come on, you're one to talk. And so, I gave Irosaki a graduation kiss on her forehead. You're officially my girlfriend now, Irosaki.
I know, it's a dream come true.
All of this started with me looking up how to get a girlfriend. I don't think I'll have to look that up ever again. I have the sweetest, most loving girlfriend right beside me. I don't need anything else.
I got your back. You don't have to worry about a thing.
But...
What? You don't want to do this with me?
That's not what I meant to say. I looked into my beautiful childhood friend's face. We were at a park as the sun was setting. Let me tell you why this is happening. It goes back a few hours. Dear, my beloved father and mother, have you been well? By the way, your son just got fired today. What am I supposed to do with my life now? My name is Kotaro Yamada. I used to take my job as an office worker seriously. I did everything they asked me to do, and I never complained once. I wasn't the most impressionable employee, but I belonged there. And I thought I was going to stay for a long time. What the? Are you kidding me? I came to work today and found out my company was laying off a bunch of employees. I didn't know how to react when I saw my name on the list. I was aware that the company was struggling under the impact of the recession. I would be lying if I told you this announcement was completely unexpected. But I always told myself that I'm still young, and my bosses knew how serious I was about my work. I fooled myself into thinking I was in the safe zone. So yes, it came as quite a shock for me. I knew they were planning to downsize. My bosses talked about it, but I never expected it to happen to me. I mean, I haven't had the most impressive work performance, but I did the best I could. Gosh, what am I supposed to do now? I need to find a new job, but I have to find a place to live first. Ever since the company hired me, I've lived in company housing. So now that they're firing me, it also means they'll be kicking me out of my house. Can you believe they only gave me a week to move out? It's impossible! How can I find a place to live and move all my things in a freaking week? Maybe I should go back to living with my parents. I wish I could have stayed here. I don't want to go back yet. I feel like such a failure.
Kotaro?
Huh?
It's been a while, Kotaro. How are you? Who would have thought I would have bumped into you here?
Reena? The girl with the pink hair is Reena Ogawa. She's a childhood friend. We used to live in the same neighborhood and did everything together. I went to school with her till high school, and we would hang out at each other's houses. However, it wasn't easy to make time for each other once we started college. We stopped keeping in touch, and I haven't talked to her since. I'd almost forgotten about her. We haven't seen each other in so long. Wow, it's been too long. How have you been?
Life has been great. It's been treating me pretty well.
Reena? What do you do now?
Me? I work in the apparel industry. I own a company.
What? You own a company? You've always been the active type. That's incredible.
I love hearing compliments. So, Kotaro, what are you doing here?
I was thinking, I guess.
Thinking? About what? Are you in trouble or something?
Trouble, yeah. That would be the right word for it.
Come on, you can tell me anything.
Well,
What? You were fired today?
Uh-huh. They threw me out. I wasn't ready to go back home yet, but I don't really have a choice.
Well, why don't you come work with me?
I don't quite understand.
You said you needed help, and that you didn't have a place to stay.
Well, yeah, I did, but
I live by myself. I think it would be nice to have some company.
I don't want to cause any trouble.
Don't worry, you won't be. Jeez, that's what you're worried about? We've known each other our whole life. We should be able to lean on each other a little, right?
Reena, thank you. I'll stay with you until I get back on my feet.
Great, come on.
And so, I decided to stay with Reena until I found a job and a new apartment. Reena, what the hell?
Oopsie.
Dude, this is not an oopsie situation. What in the world happened here? This looks like the end of the world. Seriously, how can you live like this?
Hey, don't be so mad at me. It'll be okay. I made sure to make a path so we could get around.
How is any of this okay? You live in a pile of trash. Gosh, I totally forgot about how Reena was. She's the most sloppy person I know. She was never keen on keeping her room clean. Reena, it's a wonder how you survived living in here.
It's because I'm busy. I don't come home much.
Where do you stay?
Oh, I just stay at hotels and go to work from there. And then I come home. I'm too tired to take care of all this crap.
Too tired? Do you even clean?
I can't remember the last time I did.
I get that you're busy, but this is unacceptable, Reena. Okay, why don't you sit over there while you wait?
Yes, sir.
Half an hour later.
Whoa, amazing! I don't think I've seen my room so clean.
I like cleaning. I'll be in charge of it since you're letting me stay here. I'll make sure to keep it this way. A woman shouldn't be living in trash.
Thank you, Kotaro.
Oh, hey!
Thanks to you, I'm finally going to be living like a human.
I don't want to imagine how you've been living until now. You're making me worried, Reena.
Work is everything to me at the moment. Oh, you're hungry. Do you want to eat out?
It's okay. I'll make something here. Let me raid your fridge for ingredients, okay?
Wait!
Huh? What the hell is this?
Energy drinks.
No, I'm not asking about the contents of your fridge.
These energy drinks keep me up and alive.
Where's your food?
I don't have any. They will rot while I'm away.
Ugh. I know you're busy with work, but you need to take better care of your body. Laughing is not going to fix things. You'll regret not being healthy after you grow old.
Yeah, I know, but...
Fine, we can order in tonight.
Yay! We'll have a pizza party!
Didn't I just tell you to be healthy? I had no idea Reena's lifestyle had become this catastrophic. She's basically saving my life. I should help her fix hers. I decided to become Reena's support system, starting the next day. Good morning, Reena.
What's this?
The supermarket wasn't open, but thankfully the convenience store was. It's not much, but I'm sure it's better than an energy drink.
I haven't had a warm breakfast in God knows how long. Am I allowed to eat it?
Yes, please. I made it for you.
Well then, I have no choice but to eat it. This is so exciting!
So?
Oh, it's delicious!
I'm glad. Convenience stores are great. They even sell eggs and miso. They didn't have fish, so I bought a ready-to-eat dish.
It doesn't matter. This is amazing. Thank you.
It's nice to see her enjoying the meal. Today's mission is to fill her fridge with necessities. I focused on housework the next day to make her place livable. I cleaned the room again, especially the spots I couldn't finish yesterday. I also went grocery shopping. The laundry needed to be done, and I prepared dinner and a nice bath. The day went by fast. I barely finished before Reena got home.
Hey, Kotaro.
You're home. What's wrong? You look out of it.
It's nice to have somebody waiting for me at home. I always come home to a dark room when I lived alone. I like walking through the door to a lit up room.
Thanks. I'm glad you think that way.
Wait, I think I smell something really good.
Oh, I made dinner for you. And the bath is ready. Do you want to clean up first? I finished the laundry, but don't worry. I didn't touch any of your underwear or anything, okay?
Oh, you must be God!
I'm a human.
You're a goddess!
I'm no female. Just a childhood friend of yours.
Then you're my savior.
I said I'm an ordinary person. Jeez. Overreacting much? Take a bath before it gets cold, okay?
Thank you, Kotaro. I can't believe you prepared dinner and dessert. You're the best.
I made that custard pudding using the microwave.
I love the texture. What did I do to deserve all this? Am I allowed to be this happy? Kotaro, I'm living like a human thanks to you.
You can't go on living the way you did. You'd kill yourself. Is there anything else I can do? You're letting me stay. I need more ways to thank you. I'll do anything you want me to do.
Can I ask for anything?
Yeah. Anything that's possible for me to do.
Well, I'd like to be supported emotionally.
Emotional support?
Don't laugh, okay?
I won't.
I want you to pamper me. And I would appreciate you complimenting me.
Oh.
What? I know how weird I sound. Adults don't usually ask for stuff like this. But I want to be rewarded for the hard work I put in every day.
Relax, it's okay. You're adorable when you blush, Reena.
Adorable? I'm not adorable.
Reena, come here.
Really?
Yes, really. I already know how you like to be treated like a princess. You used to ask me to cuddle you all the time when we were kids.
Stop bringing up the past. That was a long time ago.
Good old kindergarten days.
Jeez, I can't believe you remember that.
It's a memory with you. I've always kept it near my heart.
This is kind of embarrassing.
Okay, you want to get off?
Oh, that's not what I meant. Gosh, now you're just being mean.
My bad. I'll just stop. Reena, I'm so proud of you. You've gotten so far. Although, you've been sacrificing your private life for your work a bit too much. Still, it shows how hard you've been working. I admire that. I really do.
Thank you, Kotaro. Working hard to achieve my goal isn't anything special. Everybody does it. But it's nice to hear somebody acknowledge the effort.
Your claim that you're not special is an example of why I adore you so much. You're so modest. Plenty of people refuse to put in the effort, but you've given it your all, and you've achieved great things. You should give yourself more credit.
Kotaro.
I wish you would be proud of yourself like I am. I've never met somebody who pushes themselves as much as you do.
Gosh, you're making me blush.
I'm serious, Reena. You're doing a great job.
I'm so glad to have you back in my life, Kotaro.
Thanks. But why all of a sudden?
Well, I'm just so happy right now. Kotaro, you're the only one who can make me feel this way. So, thank you. I'm looking forward to my next pamper session with you.
Me too. The days went by, and I felt fulfilled living with Reena. Everything was perfect. However, hey, I can't stay here forever. She's been taking care of me for a while now.
What's wrong?
I was thinking about how I should be looking for a job right now.
Oh, I don't see a problem with how things are now. I mean, I'll go back to endangering my health without you here. But I'll support whatever decision you make, Kotaro.
Thank you. Reena's always rooting for me. I'm getting a job no matter what. I had plenty of drive, but in reality, life is everything but easy. I applied to several companies, but I never made it to getting hired. The more I struggled to succeed, the deeper I fell into a hole of darkness. What do I do if I fail? Reena has worked hard, and she's done so much with her life. Compared to her, I'm...
Kotaro, are you okay? You don't look too good. Are things going okay with the job hunt?
Oh, I'll be okay. I'm just having a little trouble finding a decent job.
Kotaro.
Hey, we should eat some food. I'm pretty confident you'll like today's dinner. I challenged myself. I pushed myself. But everything led to failure. Whatever confidence I had left before starting the job hunt was gone. I felt utterly defeated. I can't keep going on like this. Staying with Reena will only cause her trouble. I should leave. I can't stay here. I'll tell her. Tonight. That night.
You're leaving? Why?
I don't want to be a burden anymore.
You're not! I've never thought of you like that!
But I haven't been able to find a job.
Kotaro, you're doing the best you can. You take care of me even though you're busy job hunting.
But the situation hasn't improved. I keep getting rejected.
Hey, why don't you try something completely different?
Huh? What do you mean?
If you can't go back to where you were before, you can make a new place for yourself. If you can't find a saucer for your cup, you should become the saucer. Kotaro, what do you think are your strengths? Look into yourself. Find what you are capable of.
What I'm capable of? I don't know. What can I do? I want to support Reena. Reena is a working woman. A job. To help people like her. A housekeeping service.
See? You found the light at the end of the tunnel. Kotaro, this is your chance. I'm here for you. Go get what you want.
Thank you, Reena. I'm going to do this! Reena helped me start my business. I created a company to provide housekeeping services to working women. I had no clue what I was doing, but Reena walked me through step by step. Starting a business was no walk in the park, but Reena stood by my side the whole way. My housekeeping service became a huge hit a few months after the startup. My moment of success. I was getting more customers every day. My business became one of the biggest in the housekeeping industry. Reena, I don't know how to thank you.
I did nothing. This was all you, Kotaro.
There's something I want to tell you, Reena.
What is it?
I have feelings for you, Reena. You were here for me when I needed you the most, and I realized how much you meant to me.
Kotaro.
At first, I thought I would be the one supporting you, but by the time I realized it, it had become the other way around. Reena, I can't imagine my life without you. I love you.
Hey, I love you, Kotaro. I have since we were classmates.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, duh. I wouldn't invite you to stay at my place if I didn't.
Reena.
Kotaro, I love you. With all my heart. I want to be with you forever.
Reena and I officially started dating after confessing our feelings for each other. We moved to a bigger apartment since our previous one was a little too small for the both of us. We split the housework since both of us are busy with work. Life is finally treating me well. Nothing is impossible as long as I have Reena by my side. I'm hoping she feels the same way about me.
Cooking never gets any easier. Why don't I get any better at making food?
Hey, I think you're doing a great job.
Kotaro.
You have your whole life to learn. Let's take it one step at a time. I'll teach you everything you need to know.
Thank you, Kotaro. I love you.
Well, I love you too, Reena. I hope our lives together will continue like this for the rest of our lives. My name is Hayato Hase. I'm a 25-year-old office worker. I've been working late every day at work recently. Miss Yamadera, can you check these documents?
Of course.
She can loosen up a little bit.
Did you need something else?
Her name was Mizuki Yamadera. We were coworkers around the same age, but I've almost never talked to her. She's the kind to keep people at arm's distance, and/or she didn't like me. Hopefully it's not the latter. Oh, you know, it's gotta be busy working late every day, huh?
Yeah,
I actually missed the last train the other day.
I see.
And that was the end of the conversation. By the way, There was a reason we often worked late. Hase, do you have a second? Yes, what is it? This is my coworker, Toshiki Kawada. He showed up as a transfer from corporate to a countryside branch this year. Well, my family is sick, so they're all basically knocked out at home. Huh? Wait, aren't you single? My cats! I started taking care of them after I came over here. I see. That's rough, huh? Yeah, it really is. So yeah, I need you to work late since you don't have a lover or family. That's kind of mean. I don't mind working late, but... Yay! Go me! I mean, thanks for always covering for me. If I wasn't so weak... I thought your cats were the sick ones. Who else?
I'll stay behind.
Oh, Yamamoto-san?
Yamadura.
Oh yeah, whatever. You guys handle it then, huh? He said that his family, his cats, were sick, but he seemed happy to go home. Are you sure, Yamadura-san? I can stay here alone.
Working with both of us is going to finish things off faster.
He started pushing work onto us starting that day. Today too, huh? I knew he was lying, but I really didn't have anything to do after I got home, so I didn't care. Yamadera-san? You don't have to work with me every night.
No, I like the overtime. Do you like sweets?
Yeah, I do.
Then, here, have this.
Oh, for me?
Yes, I heard that sugar is good for you when you're tired.
Thank you so much.
No, it's alright.
She's so kind. She's always staying behind with me too. You're a really fast worker, huh?
You think so?
Yeah, you're always helping me out.
I think you're fast and diligent too. I've still got a ways to go.
Oh, it's really not that big of a deal. Well, let's work on these documents then.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no, it's really my pleasure.
Honestly, I was pretty tired after working late every night, but I was having fun spending time with Yamadera-san. Then one night, after we finished the work pushed onto us... Oh, Yamadera-san!
Yes?
Do you still have time? If you want, how about we go grab dinner?
Sorry, I gotta head home.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, thanks for the invite.
Oh, it's okay. Be careful heading home. We finally started talking to each other, so I was hoping to get to know each other better. Oh well. We stopped working late, and we started leaving work on time again. It was weird, but now that I think about it, I had a lot of fun with her every night. Kawada had submitted the documents that Yamadera-san and I had worked on to the manager. Great job, Kawada-kun. You work fast. Just like I'd expect someone from corporate to work. It was seriously one of the easiest things I've ever worked on. Yamadera-san and I made those documents. Oh well. You've got a huge opportunity now. A huge opportunity? I want you to use these wonderful documents to go make a presentation at a client's company. If this goes well, you'll be promoted. Really? Promoted, huh? Shit! I haven't even looked at the documents! Boss, can I bring some people along with me since I don't want to do it alone? Sure. I like Hase and, Yamaoka? Who's Yamaoka? I don't think there's a Yamaoka in our department. Yeah, but there should be, right? I didn't know about this interaction, and I was called up by Yamadera later on.
Sorry for calling you out here like this.
No worries. What's up?
Well, I have to work on a presentation with Kawada-san.
Oh yeah, I was asked about it too.
I said sure, but I ended up having to work on the presentation primarily.
What? You?
I'm not very social, so he said this would be a good experience.
That's kind of rude. Want me to do it?
Well, I don't think I can keep this up.
What do you mean?
I want to change. I don't want to be antisocial and unconfident in myself. I want to be able to tell people my feelings.
Okay, sure. I can help with that.
Really?
Yeah. I wanted to thank you for staying behind with me anyway. I don't know what I should do, though. That's how I was going to help her with her presentation.
The material's all in my head.
Then how about we change how we talk? We practiced our public speaking skills using the material we had found online. We figured that going by the gym would help with confidence too, but... Wow.
Is something wrong, Hase-san?
Oh, nothing. I can't look much, but man, she's got a great bod. Right around a week after we started our training, I noticed a difference.
I made a bento for you.
Huh? For me?
Yeah. Oh, if you already have plans.
Oh, I don't. Can I have it? This is delicious. You made all of this?
I'm only good for cooking. I'm glad you like it, though.
Yeah, it's great. I'd love to eat this every day.
Okay, I'll prepare some every day.
I was just joking, but...
I'm happy, though. I'm glad that the food I made is being eaten by someone other than family.
You've never had that before?
Yeah, I've never dated anyone.
I see. So you've never liked anyone before, or...
That's...
Never mind. Scratch that.
I'm just going to finish, so go ahead and eat it all.
She started acting a little more relaxed around me. The one thing that was a problem was that I was extremely nervous around her. That Saturday, 2 days before the Monday presentation, we were on our final training day for the presentation, but she said she was going to go to the hair salon during the day.
Oh, Hase-san. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, Yamadera-san!
Sorry, I was kind of lost.
That's totally fine, but is that really her? There was a beautiful girl that would make anyone look standing in front of me.
So, about my hairstyle, what do you think?
I think it looks great.
Really? Great.
What is this shyness?
Let's go, Hase-san.
We had rented out an office to prepare for the presentation. It was like $5 for an hour, and all you needed was your computer. The PC's ready. Let's get started.
All right, let's do it.
That's how we kept practicing, and eventually, it was a perfect presentation. Don't worry about answering questions, because Kawada and I will handle it the day of.
Thank you so much. I'm much more confident.
Great! It's really late now, huh? Are you hungry?
Yeah, a little.
How about we go grab Oh, I forgot she turned me down.
Sure, I'd love to go.
Really? Okay, then let's go. I knew she had changed. She responded to my invitations like this. I think she was confident in herself now. I thought we would have a great presentation.
Can I ask you something?
What is it?
You're so kind to me. I was always confused as to why from the beginning.
What do you mean confused?
Well, I don't know if I should say this to myself, but I'm pretty boring. I'm bland compared to the other girls, and I'm shy. But you still always talk to me like a gentleman. You help me with practicing my presentations. Why?
What do you mean, why? I don't know. I just feel like I want to help you out since you needed help. You're one of my few similar-aged co-workers, and I've always wanted to get along with you.
Only because we're close in age?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, there's something I'd love to tell you after the presentation on Monday.
Huh? You can just tell me now.
Yeah, if the presentation goes well, let's go out like this again.
I said sure with a smile on my face, but I could kind of tell what she wanted to say. That Monday, the day of the presentation, Yamadera-san and I went to work like normal, and we were going to go to the client company in the afternoon. I'm going to work separately from you two, so we meet on site. Don't be late. Yes, sir. He was going to meet us over there. However, 15 minutes before the presentation, he still wasn't here.
Hase-san, where's Kawada-san?
I've been calling him, but he won't answer. I hope he's not in some kind of accident. What was he doing? Crap! I overslept my nap! My phone and employee badge! Wait, I left them at the store! So he was all over the place. 10 minutes before the meeting, the manager showed up. Oh, you came too, sir? Yes, I was curious about what kind of presentation he would do. I asked their manager to let me sit in. Thank you, sir. The prep is done, so we're just waiting on him. Well, where is he? I don't know, and I can't get in touch with him. What? Are you sure you can do this? This is a very important presentation.
Don't worry about it, sir. I will do the presentation and Hase-san will answer the questions.
But are you sure you can do this without him? And are you Yamadera-san?
Yes, sir.
I can't believe my own eyes. I'm surprised that Kawada-kun didn't show up, but you completely changed your look. That's surprising too. It's not just a change in her looks. She's been preparing for today's presentation. Interesting. I'm sure it'd be fine to just read the documents. What about the questions? Don't worry about it.
We were the ones that made the documents.
Wait, hang on. Are you telling me Kawada-kun wasn't the one that made those documents? No, actually, we made those documents by working late. The time came, and the presentation began. That Kawada-san didn't show up had no effect on any of the presentation. Afterwards, the question time began, and both of us answered with no problems. The presentation ended with a round of applause. Later on, it would lead to a new product being developed, and we received a bonus. By the way, here's what happened to Kawada-san. I'm so sorry I'm late! The train was delayed! Huh? The presentation went well with you two. Sir? What are you doing here? I was curious about your presentation, but I didn't realize you pushed it onto Yamadera-san. Can you tell me why you were late again? The train was delayed and I couldn't get here. Doesn't seem like the schedule is showing any delays. I just checked a second ago. It was the subway. The subway hasn't been delayed either. Why couldn't we get in touch with you? I forgot my phone at home. When I called back to the office, they said that your phone and employee badge were left at a certain store. The store was called Meow Kiss? What's going on? I just wanted to meet a maid. Stop lying! You made those two work late to make the presentation documents and then gave them to me as if you were the one that made them. I double-checked the material. And then you pushed the presentation to Yamadera-san. I wanted her to grow. I'm going to be reporting this back to corporate and HR. They'll be contacting you. But... All right. Go pick up your phone and employee badge. Also, you don't have to come to work, starting tomorrow. Yamadera-san and I were actually having more fun than usual. I heard from someone at corporate, but apparently he was pushed out to the countryside because he had some problems working at corporate. They said they didn't know the reason why, though.
I thought he has to be moved.
I guess he let his pride get the better of him? Anyway, great job on the presentation.
Oh, it's thanks to you, Hase-san.
I didn't do much. You were the one that worked hard.
It's because you supported me. Thank you so much. So, yeah, do you remember the thing that I wanted to talk to you about after the presentation?
Yeah, of course.
So, I've been getting helped out by you a lot, so it might be kind of wrong to say this, but...
Go ahead.
Can I be your girlfriend? I've always liked you because you've been so kind to me since I started working here.
Since I started working here?
Yes! You weren't only kind to me, you were kind to everyone, but your kindness was special to me. I tried to talk to you about it, but I was just so unconfident and not good at communicating, so...
I see.
That's why I figured that when Kawada-san asked you to work late, I figured I could work late too. I was really happy when you invited me out to dinner too, but I figured with how I was at the time, you wouldn't be interested in me. I was just so unconfident. So yeah, there were just two things I wanted to tell you. I wanted to change for you. I like you that much and want to be your girl.
I was so moved by seeing her try her best to tell me her feelings. Well, I like you too.
What?
You were working so hard on the presentation, and I actually thought you were a cute girl a little bit before that. If you don't mind, I'd like to be your boyfriend.
Thank you. I'm glad you understand how I feel.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it. Let's be boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yes, of course.
That's how Yamadera-san, Mizuki-san, and I started dating. Kaoda-san wasn't fired, but he was sent off to some random faraway branch, and he ended up quitting. He was the cupid for my love. Unfortunate. Mizuki was the one that got the promotion, and I was working under her. We didn't tell the company about our relationship. 2 years later...
Have a great day at work, sweetie.
Thanks! We were married and live a happy life together. Mizuki's on maternity leave and has been focusing on raising our child. Let's get started. Please look at the screen. I'm working hard at work too. I have a lovely family waiting for me at home. I was going to enjoy my life every day. Hello, my name is Tomoya Matsunaga. Nice to meet you all. After graduating college, I was working in the city, but I turned around to come back to my hometown. I was able to find another job, and today was my first day at work. I was excited to work when...
Tomoya?
Eriko?
Do you have a second, Mr. Matsunaga?
Yeah, I know her from when we were students. I ended up running into my childhood friend, which was the one person I didn't want to run into back in my hometown. About a week after I started working. Here we go again. Do you have a second?
What is that face? Are you upset?
What can I help you with, Miss Arimura?
I told you that when you go home late, you need to turn the lights off, right? When I came back to work this morning, some of the lights were on.
Sorry, I'll be careful. Every day she would chew me out for one reason or another. She's always correct, so I can't say anything back.
Figure it out, man. That's why you can't get a girlfriend.
Yeah, you too.
What? Did you say something?
No, nothing. You were hearing things, or hearing things, or hearing things.
Why did you just repeat yourself 3 times?
She was always well known for being pretty, even as a student. She's still beautiful, but she's also still kind of bossy. At work, she's been getting treated like a princess by the men, and a lot of the women admire her too, but she has no boyfriend. Pfft, figures.
You totally thought of something rude, didn't you, Tomoya? What are you talking about, bossy?
Don't invade my thoughts! So our relationship was still pretty weird, but we had a welcoming party for me.
Hey, you worked at Canon Ltd, right? Why did you drop everything and come back here?
Well, when I was a student, a lot of people back home really took care of me, so I wanted to come home and take care of them too.
I see. Wow. You and Eriko are childhood friends, right?
Yeah.
Are you two...
Nope, just childhood friends.
What? Boring.
What do you mean, just childhood friends?
Eriko!
You asked me out before. You said you love me. I rejected you, though.
That was when I was 10. Yeah, I was rejected. How do you remember this crap?
I have a great memory. Have you found a girl after that?
No. Not once. But that means both of us.
Well, I've been asked out numerous times, unlike you.
Guys, calm down. Sorry.
This is so annoying. I want to make her really pay. Normally, she never messes with me when I'm at work, so it's not a problem. But sometimes, she tries to bring up the past, which makes me annoyed. I have changed. I still don't have a girlfriend, but... If I find a girl, I can make her eat her own words! But I don't want to make a girlfriend just to make Eriko upset. I went home and found my cousin, Kasumi, waiting for me there.
Hey, Tomoya. It's been a minute.
Long time. Wait, was it today?
Yeah, sorry. I'll do my best to stay out of your hair.
Oh, don't worry about it. Mi casa is tu casa. Let me know if you need anything. My cousin is 2 years older than me. She lives fairly close, and she's always looked after me like her own brother. She got married 3 years ago, and is going to be giving birth to her first child soon. Her husband is away on TDY, so he's not here. My mom suggested she stay at our house till she has the baby.
Oh yeah, Tomoya. Can you take me out to the market to buy some groceries?
Of course, I'll drive. We went to a nearby shopping mall. I had completely forgotten trying to get my revenge on Eriko after looking after my cousin. The next day... What the heck happened? When I went to work, I found Eriko completely soulless on her desk. I didn't know what happened, and I wanted to ask, but I wasn't brave enough. So I asked a coworker what was going on, and she told me, "What? An affair?"
Shh! You're being way too loud!
But, Eriko...
I mean, that's just a rumor. Apparently she went out to go grocery shopping and found the person that she liked walking with his wife. And that wife was pregnant.
I see.
She must have really liked him. She was so shocked.
But why would she want to be with someone who has a wife?
I don't know. But from the looks of it, she didn't know that he had a wife. Probably.
Sounds like it might be the man's fault, huh?
So, yeah, you need to cheer her up.
What? Why me?
I've never seen her so out of it like that. Neither has anyone else. You're her childhood friend, so make sure you know how to cheer her up.
Cheer her up, huh? I wanted to get my revenge, but I don't want to beat someone who's already down. I figured I'd talk to her after work was over. Oh well, we are childhood friends. Hey, you seem upset. You'll be alright, okay? What? I'd never actually seen anyone vocalize "ugh" so perfectly.
Tomoya? Why are you talking to me?
What do you mean? You're acting funny today.
Oh, no, nothing.
No, you're acting weird. You seem upset too. You look sick as well. What's going on?
So, I might be invasive, but do you have a wife?
Wife? What are you talking about? Wait, did she see me with Kasumi? Then the whole thing made sense with the rumor. But there's one thing that didn't make sense then. So I might be overthinking this, but do you like me?
What? Why would you ask me that?
Well, you're upset about me, right?
I mean...
I didn't believe it, but I guess I'm spot on.
I'll just be honest. But I've always liked you. I still like you. Is there a problem?
No, I mean, there's no problem, but...
I was asked out by great-looking men and rich people, but I turned them all down because I really liked you.
Really? Well, what were you going to do if I didn't come back to my hometown?
I was going to go visit you when I lived with my parents to save money. Right as I was about to go visit you, you came into our company.
Seriously? In other words, you were teasing me because you liked me?
I mean, yes, but it's not just that. I wanted to check and see to make sure that you didn't like someone else.
Then how about just, asking me? Like, hey, do you have anyone you like?
If I do that, then you'll figure out that I like you. That's why I figured that one day you'd look at me and ask me out again.
Then how about you ask me out first?
Would you do it if you were in my position?
She's my childhood friend, and if our relationship was screwed up because of that... But yeah, I guess asking her out is pretty terrifying.
I'm sorry if you've been upset because of that.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty annoying.
I'm sorry. But...
What? Why are you crying?
I didn't realize that you got married and had a wife.
Wait, what? No,
I'm sure you were talking about how raising a child was better in the countryside than the city. That's why you brought her back, right?
Eriko, please, listen!
I wanted to marry you and have your kids. Wait, but then something is weird.
Huh?
You're always buying lunch and you never have any handmade food. In other words,
She figured it out!
your wife is being mean to you!
She didn't figure it out. I wanted to joke about her creativity, but I started feeling bad for her. I shouldn't just leave it like this.
Wait, hang on. Where's your ring?
Huh? Oh.
If you're really married, you should be wearing a ring on your left ring finger. In other words,
She finally figured it out.
you've already grown distant from your wife? It's already a fake relationship!
Hey, stop making up a story! I couldn't just leave it alone, so I told her that she was my cousin. After she told me her feelings, I figured she'd be upset, but...
Wait, so you don't have a wife, or a girlfriend, or anyone you like?
Yeah, but you're really close.
Then I have a chance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, you're too close. Then go out with me!
No, sorry.
What? Why?
I mean, there's a lot between us, and it's going to be annoying to go out with you.
That's so mean!
Dude, you're totally a grenade! But how about we start over from the beginning?
Start over?
Yeah, we're childhood friends, aren't we? I liked you when you were frank and honest. You've started looking down on me since middle school. I can kind of tell it was because you liked me. But how about you make me fall for you again?
Fall for you again? What the hell am I supposed to do?
I just want you to be honest with me. Tell me what you're feeling and thinking.
Okay, I promise to be honest around you.
We had a lot of problems along the way, but we were back at the starting line. Afterwards, she started flirting with me constantly.
Hey, Mr. Matsunaga, let's have lunch together.
Okay, sure. Let me finish this real quick. I'll be out in 5.
Yeah, okay.
Eriko is so happy recently. I was worried about her at one point.
Yeah, that's how she normally is.
Look at you. You really know her as a childhood friend, huh? You were the one that cheered her up, right?
I mean, I just cleared up a misunderstanding. You made bento again? Sorry about that.
It's okay. I love making bento for the person I really like. It's fun.
You don't have to be that honest.
You said to be honest in front of you.
I did, but you're telling me that bluntly. It makes me embarrassed.
How about this? Say,
Hey!
This is training to get you used to me.
She's so cute. I can tell she really likes me when she teases me. On the weekend, she invited me to go out somewhere, so I couldn't tell her no.
Hey, where do you want to go next?
How about the movies? There's a movie that I want to see.
That sounds great. Let's go.
Oh, sorry. I feel like I kind of dragged you here.
It's okay. I'll go anywhere with you.
She would often try to think like me and make things work with me. It wasn't stressful anymore. Even when we didn't talk, I didn't need to force any conversation. Just being around her made me happy, and I could notice myself smiling more. This is how cute she was every day when I fell for her. She was bright and cute and honest. It really was a blast from the past. I'm home!
Welcome home, Tomoya. How was your date with Eriko?
Oh yeah, it's really great, but...
But what?
I'm just worried. I told her about my worries with Eriko. I thought that once I got older, my thoughts would age too. But I feel like I'm still a child around her, you know?
Why? You guys went back to how you were, right?
I mean, honestly, she's much more mature than me, and you know, she just seems so... smart.
I figured it out. She's so beautiful and nice that you think you're not good enough anymore.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, you're just bragging about how great she is.
I'm seriously worried though.
You've always been that way. You worry too much. You really don't have to worry about that stuff. You're overthinking it.
Are you calling me a pessimist?
No, I think it's just that you're really thinking about your girlfriend. That's why you're worried. But basically, you like her, right?
I mean, yeah.
Then you should tell her. She's waiting for you to tell her.
Yeah, I know. I should be honest too.
Yeah! Oh, wait, hang on.
What's wrong, Kasumi?
I think it might be coming.
What?
Can you call a cab?
I called Mom and called Kasumi's husband. It was hectic. Her husband didn't make it, but she had given birth to a healthy boy. I was able to get courage from her. I can't be worried. I need to tell Eriko my feelings. A few days later, I was on a date with Eriko. I just figured I'd tell you my feelings today.
Your feelings? What is it?
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I like you. I just wanted to tell you that.
So, you'll go out with me?
There's one thing that I wanted to tell you beforehand. I like you now. It's not that I've always liked you. I like you now. The honest you.
Honest, me?
So I might not be as passionate as you since you've liked me for so long.
Yeah, I kind of figured you wouldn't like me in middle school or high school.
Sorry, but I
know what you mean. You're saying what happens from now on is what's important, right? I still am happy that you like who I am now.
Yeah. So I swear, I'll like you forever.
What?
Will you marry me? I'm going to take care of you for the rest of our lives. She was pretty shocked by the sudden proposal. She thought we'd date, but we skipped straight to engagement.
That's no fair. Of course I'm going to say yes.
Then,
Yes. Please, make me your wife.
my proposal worked, and I was able to go out with marriage in mind. I was happy and felt good. I honestly couldn't explain it. After we left the store to head home, all right, let's go home now.
Wait, hang on.
What? Did you forget something?
No, can I be with you a little longer? Is that okay?
She's so cute. No, that's okay. Where did you want to go?
I mean, you live at your parents' house, and I do too, so
What is she trying to say? What am I trying to get her to say? I need to lead here. Figure it out, man! Okay, let's go then.
yeah.
We went somewhere and had a great night with each other. We liked each other, and we were engaged, so no problems there. Half a year later,
Congratulations on your marriage, Eriko.
Thank you for coming. You should be so happy, Tomoya.
it's thanks to you, Kasumi. Our wedding was huge. We had reunited and butted heads before we finally understood each other and went back to the starting line. I feel like we took the scenic route, but we got here before we knew it. I'm sure one day we'll laugh about it. After that, at work,
Do you have a second, Mr. Matsunaga?
yes, Mrs. Matsunaga?
It's kind of weird with both of us having the same last name, huh?
Yeah. What's up, Eriko?
Why don't we go by Kasumi's house, huh? We should help her out with the baby.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll let Kasumi know later. You could see her kindness leaking out at work, too. She seemed so happy, and I'm going to continue protecting that smile.